Monster Gamer!
Yo guys, what is up? It's TP the Monster Gamer using my UMP and playing Domination. And I'm trying to get this gun golden. And also, I die a lot, I kill a lot. It's a mess of a game, and it's one of those, fun games to post on the interwebs and the YouTubes of that nature. So let's get into the topic at hand. I'm gonna try to keep this categorized because there's a lot to kind of discuss. But EA's president has come out and said flat out that he wants his company to be 100% all digital, and they want to move away from eventually, which makes sense. I mean, we are getting into a new generation of consoles and everything. And they want to have everything available to the consumer, ASAP. So what they're basically essentially saying, guys, is like the new, let's say there's Mass Effect 4 or there's like Madden or NCAA, it's going to be available for purchase like immediately day one, on Xbox Live or PSN. And that's all fine and dandy. I'm down for that. But I hope you guys can read between the lines a little bit. I'm not like Spawn Trap. I'm not like a guy who's out there trying to there's always paranoia around and everything's a conspiracy. I'm not like that. But I will say that forever EA has been anti-GameStop. They have. Especially with their Project $10, and I'm using air quotes here. I cannot stand that. I don't know if any gamer can stand that you go out and you buy a used game. You buy Battlefield 3 used for $30, let's say. And then you go home, you pop that into your disc tray, play the campaign a little bit, you're like, this is cool. I want to check out multiplayer. Oh, EA says, what are you doing? You owe us $10 for even using multiplayer. And I cannot stand that, guys. It's like one of my big kind of problems with EA. But at the same time, they are business, and I recognize that. So please understand, you might be like, yay, EA is gonna make all games digital. Well, they're taking what they're actually doing is, it's a strategy. They're taking money away from GameStop. That's or the GameStops of whatever your used game store is. Usually it's GameStop or eBay's or whatever. Because the problem with digital games is that you can't really, especially on a console anyway, you can't really trade them unless it's linked to your actual username. So, I'm Do 7 and 13 on different consoles, and unless somebody's on my name, I can't play the game. You know what I mean? They can't play the game. I can't trade them the game. I'd have to give them my name and my username or user password. So I'm definitely, I wouldn't say I'm anti-digital, but it is a problem. It causes a problem. The other thing is that so that's that. Also with EA, the Battlefield 3 Premium is done wonders for the company. They've sold over 800,000 copies or whatever, digital downloads, whatever you want to call it. And they've also done something else where they're thinking now that they're going to do that with all their AAA titles. And I'm a little nervous about that too, because once an executive sees dollar signs or a marketing campaign sees dollar signs, then it's like, all right, so now all their games are going to have a premium edition. So basically now your game's going to cost $120 or $110, not just $60. And that's all fine and dandy if you're a huge fan and they're going to support it. I mean, as far as I know, I don't have Battlefield 3 Premium, but I know that the fans are pretty happy about it. From what I see, a lot of people are like, wow, they're really supporting this game. They're going to be coming out with a lot of stuff. But if it's anything like Call of Duty Elite, no thank you. I know two different companies, Activision and EA, are completely separate companies, but I'm just saying, what I don't like about these digital services is that, or these premium quote-unquote editions or elite editions, is you don't really know what you're getting. The one thing about buying a game for $60 is that you actually have the game in your hand. I'm talking about brand new. And you play it, you have whatever content is on the disc. It's not predetermined, hey, well, you buy this game for like $120 and then we'll let you see what you may or may not get. And they also, like, look at what happened to Saints Row 3. Now, again, that totally separate, it was a totally separate digital download for $30, or maybe it was $20 for, I'm drawing a blank of what they just canceled. I actually made a video about it. But basically, oh, Enter the Dominatrix. Jesus, if I can talk. Enter the Dominatrix. Anyways, like, they canceled that. And so it's like, that's again, another separate company, THQ, but it's like, what if that was like part of the premium edition? That's what my point was of the original video was, what if you had paid $60 or $50 for that premium service to get all these digital downloads and you're not going to get it? So it just, I know we're all excited about the digital era and world that we're going to start living in. I mean, Apple's already doing it. Microsoft's doing it. There's already the cloud gaming. PSN is definitely doing it. Sony just bought like some cloud gaming service, or excuse me, some cloud service, and they're going to use it for their gaming console. So, and other services as well, music and whatnot. And I think it's great if the system works and you actually get what you're paying for, or more. You know, I mean, with Battlefield Premium, maybe that's a good thing. But I don't see them doing that with all games. So that's all I got. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe if you haven't. And be good or be good at it. I am out. Never eat Soggy Waffles.
Commentaries, gameplays, and vlogs all are found on CP's channel that you're watching now. But take a small disclaimer, y'all in danger. You're now tuned into the Monster Gamer.